Hello, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday from Scotland. Wow, there's a lot happening. So I want to talk about energy. Let's talk about what's going on. So there's a couple of big things happening right now. One is we're about to come up to the 8-8 portal. So the 8th of August as a portal, and also this is the Lion's Gate, which I vividly remember 5 years ago, where I visited ECETI and had some on the west coast of the US. It's like a UFO ranch, and well, not like it is. And it was just a really incredible experience. And I felt so much activated in me during that time. And as we prepare for this portal, there's also a lot going on with these resonance waves, these Schumann resonance waves, but also what's flowing through our sun, through from the universal and galactic suns, through our sun and into us at this time. And yesterday, both my son and I had quite intense migraines, and I felt it yesterday. When I'm running in the morning, I'm quite connected with, or more connected with my body. And both yesterday morning and this morning, I could feel and almost hear, I'd say I can hear, like this decalcification of my pineal gland. So that's everything that's built up over time in this lifetime, like crumbling away. It felt like kind of almost like little shards of glass, like breaking off, splintering off, and becoming free. And I find the human condition really interesting, right? Which is, part of us is always seeking the next thing. We want to be able to have a fully open third eye, and to be able to see through the universe, through all dimensions at once, and want to be able to talk to any being at any frequency and dimension. We want to feel and experience, a wide range of emotions, from the highest love to you could argue we also seek sometimes to experience the lowest emotions as well. And it's really fascinating because this, in contrast, that tension with that hunger is also this fear of what that future version of us that actually has all these gifts and abilities can, what it takes to become that version of us. And so in my meditation today, I was like, my guide showed me that future version of me, which I feel is increasingly, the gap is narrowing between us, and just showing me the difference in, between us. And some of them was some of the big, bold bets and moves that I will make, that I will take in the coming days, weeks, months, and years. And for those that pay off, the huge reward. And I find that really fascinating. For example, I was considering whether to go to a conference in the US. It would right now it would likely require all the income that I've earned in my business so far, but regardless of any, paying myself anything, but there's things like that I'm aware of in my consciousness, and I'm aware that I don't need to think small, that I can think big. And I feel like those areas are really important to consider. So the other message I was getting was, to help support this activation, this stepping through a portal into a new, higher version of yourself, is to focus, especially today and tomorrow, on clearing. So clear anything. It was a beautiful butterfly. There we go. Just as I say, clearing, just like the butterfly escapes from the chrysalis. There's this aspect of clearing our homes, tidying up, removing any energy leaks, and you see Natasha and I are about to do a mindful leadership podcast on that very subject. And we'll be sharing that out today. So some practical human examples of things you can do to stop energy leaks and to really focus on clearing up your life and building up and developing your energy. And the other guidance I was given was, stay really connected with your body. Drinking plenty of water, getting plenty of rest, practicing your self-care. So yesterday I wasn't amazing at it. I think I worked in my office a couple of hours extra than I should have, and things could have just been put off, to be honest. I'm quieter in the rest of the week. I've got lots of client sessions, and my 2 training courses are running now, and I have in parallel the foundational intermediate training course. I have a live stream today, and I also have a membership group today. Like there's a lot, but things can be moved around. So definitely think about that. Think about the things that you can move around to help look after your self-care, and most importantly, listen to your body. Listen to what your body is telling you. If your body is saying, "Hey, I've had enough today," then listen. Because it's funny, when you think about it, the only limitation we have to our productivity is our health and our body. So not the other way around, right? We're not productive at the expense of our bodies and our health. We are productive because of our bodies and our health. And then finally, if you don't hear me talking about it enough, here I am talking about it enough, which is, meditate. My son, who's now 15, was struggling with migraine, and I feel like he is going through very similar ascension symptoms that I am. So I said I'd meditate with him tonight before we go to bed, and really just focus on releasing any energy, because what happens is when you're receiving these galactic energies, they come down like into your crown chakra and into your third eye chakra, and they'll kind of get stuck and blocked at anything that any blockages you have. And so grounding is helpful in meditation, like bringing that energy all the way down through every aspect of you and allowing it to flow freely. And also, just as I was saying earlier, just being able to release the fear aspects, let go of what no longer serves you. Embrace this new future version of you that is growing in capability, and trust yourself that as you grow these different superpowers and capabilities, that you will be able to integrate them and ground them into your life. I feel like some of us have that fear that I certainly had that fear in the past, which is, could I function as a human? Can I take my dog for a walk? Can I pay my bills? Can I, go to family occasions? Can I do the things that every other human does? And it's like, yes, you can. You can do all these things. Just make sure that as you continue to develop yourself, that you have like a great self-care practice, and you're always grounding yourself, walking barefoot in the grass, spending time in nature, reflecting on and practicing these new abilities that you have, and finding in all these gifts and abilities that we're given are to help us in this life. They're not to pull us out of our kind of third dimensional existence. They're to help us in our third dimensional existence. So seeking ways to use them to benefit others, and of course you can choose to benefit yourself, are great ways to really practice developing these gifts. And for me, it's been being able to do chakra healings remotely for people, to do readings, clearing their homes. And if you come along to today's live stream at 4 p.m. on UK time on my YouTube channel, then you'll see me doing this for real. And you can see me practicing my gifts and seeing the effect it has on others. Anyway, I hope you're well. Sending love from Scotland.